can still bridge. So a lot of times I'm gonna have my hands on the mat nice and wide. Anytime he reaches to try to grab one or whatever, I can pull it out, make sure that it's on the mat. I can lean to the other one. I have good base here. So once we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and just push on his shoulders and drive my hips forward. So notice just by doing that, I'm already wedged underneath his elbows. My hips are doing the work of pushing his elbows. And once I'm forward, I'm gonna pick which side I want to attack, and I'm gonna open that knee and come to the outside of their tricep. And I'm gonna be pinching tight to trap that arm. So I pinched here, I'm gonna shift my hips so I'm behind the elbow. I'm gonna go ahead and reach underneath that arm, and it doesn't matter if you can scoop both arms. Doesn't matter if you scoop both or you just get the one for now, but keep it, that's fine, keep it here. Once I'm here though, I'm keeping the pinch long enough that my other foot is gonna switch. And when I switch, I don't wanna be sitting my butt over, already my butt's not on his chest. I want to be on my outer thigh. So I'm gonna go here to here, and I'm gonna lean. So I'm not sitting on him, it's my outer thigh across the chest. I'm gonna lean towards the feet, I'm gonna walk this foot over, and I'm gonna sit. Now, if his hand's underneath my leg like that, I wanna strip that as I step. Boom. Sit down nice and close, do not fall straight to your back. So once I'm here, for right now, we're just gonna strip the arm, right? If they're grabbing their bicep, we're just gonna take our free hand and we're gonna strip the arm. Boom. Pinch our knees and lean back and take the arm lock. Okay, notice I'm hugging, I'm not grabbing and pulling with my arms. If you need to, go to your shoulder. So again, already under his elbows, I can push on his shoulders a little bit and drive my hips forward. Once I do, I'm gonna pinch tight to his head. So open my leg a little bit, lift it to the tricep, and then pinch my knee to his ear. Once I'm here, I'm gonna scoop underneath. Like I said, you can scoop up both arms, that's fine. Okay, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna switch here and lean my weight towards my outer thigh. Stepping over. You see, since I have both arms, he can't protect his head either. That's fine. If he does, if I'm here and he goes to his head when I step over, I'm going to strip this one. Step over. That's it. He's grabbing his bicep. Okay, from here, I'm just going to pop the elbow loose and go for the armbar. So here, popping this here, pinching my knees, hugging. You can use one hand to keep his thumb facing up, but the arm bar is done with the arm that's hugging. I kind of let my elbow slide up his arm to his wrist. So crossing your feet when you're on top is okay if you're just trying to keep control, keep your hips closed. You don't cross your feet if you attack an arm bar from guard. If I go for an arm bar from guard and I'm crossing here, there's no pressure holding his posture down. Okay? The way we keep his posture down is we keep his head down. Okay? And I can't do that crossing my feet. When you're on top from mount, you don't have to hold their head in because the ground's behind their head. Stop. Same armbar position. Now we're going to talk a little bit about breaking grip. So same thing, I'm going to drive. I'm going to pinch both arms. If I come all the way under to both arms and I kind of bundle his elbows together, when I switch, when I come here, it's going to be difficult for him to defend. Now, all I have to do is I keep driving my elbow all the way through. So I have both arms. It's his arms across my wrist right now. I'm just going to push all the way through so it's by my elbow. When it's by my elbow, it's my back. And again, I'm going to turn this back up. Now let's say we end up here. And he's got this, and he doesn't have that tucked, because we made sure that it's not underneath our leg, because that's a real pain. But he has either his bicep, let's say bicep in this situation. So it's going to be a similar thing to what I just showed when you bundle both arms together from the beginning. If he does catch here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach around, and I'm going to, with my free arm, I'm going to hug his tricep lower than his hand, and I'm going to do it with both hands. So I actually pull this one loose. So basically I don't have the armbar anymore. I have the tricep, this one here, and I drive my chest, try to keep your bicep. Once I'm here, notice I'm already scooping at his wrist. This one comes out. I'm going to push my chest against his elbow, and I'm going to pinch his elbows together. Once I have that, I'm going to scoop until I can get his wrist. It was at his elbow. What I'm doing is I'm exposing his wrist enough that I can get my elbow to his wrist. It's the same thing as when we gathered the arms together. Once I'm here, this arm will move out of the way because you're really powerful when you're using your back. Expose. You can do either arm. Try to find that crook of your elbow on their arm. If it's on the forearm, they have a lot of movement to escape.